if you struggle creating content and getting more clients from those piece of content, I'm going to pretty much solve all those issues that you have right now in under 5 minutes. So that's the mission, that's the goal. Let's go ahead and clear things up. So for the past 5 years, all I've been doing is I've been creating content to trying to get more clients, all right? So I struggle with multiple things, like anything you can imagine. What type of pieces of content to create, what is better, short form, long form, what kind of platforms to choose, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn. I've invested thousands of dollars on each one of these platforms to then just fall back into two big categories, okay? All these things, all these dozens of different problems, like not finding the right topics to talk about, which platform to be on, not being able to have consistency, or being afraid of hitting publish and understand like what people are going to think. All these dozens of different problems, they summarize into two big categories, and I'm going to help you fix both of these in these videos. So the first one is you have a lack of skill set. And this skill set is basically in your main thing that you sell, in your funnel building. You might believe that you don't, but you do, okay? Trust me, I've been there, I've done it. I thought I knew everything about funnels until I found, a lot of different things that I didn't know about. I learned a lot, and I'm still every single day discovering more and more things to learn about. And you also have a lack of knowledge, audience knowledge. So you don't know enough about your avatar, okay? You need to have a very deep understanding about your avatar. If you don't know everything about them better than they know themselves, you're going to struggle with this. You're going to struggle with making this a long-term thing. Maybe you find 15 topics on ChatGPT or 30 topics on ChatGPT. Either way, you're going to struggle to find the right pieces of content to dial in every single day. Now, the next thing is going to be you have the worst mindset around what it is to actually create content. Okay, so in this one, I was super guilty. I thought that content had to be with amazing production, amazing audio, amazing video, amazing camera, with all these $1,000, $100,000, $1 million plaques and all that stuff. Guess what? It doesn't. So let me go ahead and simplify all these for you. I'm going to go ahead and share my strategy, what I do, so you can just copy and follow along. Okay, and by the way, this is going to be everything I talked about in my 30-day content creation challenge, shrink down into 5 minutes, all right? So the very first thing is you want to make sure that you forget about everything anyone talked about and taught you about content creation. All content creation is sharing what you are thinking right now, okay? So content is basically sharing your thoughts. Okay, so if right now you think that yellow is the best color for a CTA, go ahead and create various pieces of content around that. Okay. Now, if you are not sure if yellow is the right piece of color for a CTA, don't say that it is. Simplify that. You don't always need to be the expert. You can simply share your thoughts at the current moment and turn it into a design, turn it into a thought, turn it into a question, whatever you want to do. Okay, so you want to make sure that content is around sharing your current thoughts. Okay, and you can share them in multiple different ways. So first way, you can share it in short form, kind of just a thought that it popped in your head. You can do a longer form written post. You can do a case study. You can do a tutorial. You can do a longer form video where you do analysis on several pages, and you basically let your audience know why and how you got into that conclusion. Okay, so content is sharing what you know today. In a month from now, you're going to learn a lot more, and maybe you are going to disprove what you mentioned before, but that's just how life goes. So remove all that pressure between I need to know everything right now. Just whatever you find, whatever you learn, just share it in your own way with your own words. Don't use ChatGPT for that, okay? Now, that's the first thing you want to do. Now, the second thing you want to do is you want to make sure that every single day you dedicate a specific time of the day to just do anything, okay? So what I recommend is lock in 1 hour in the morning to go ahead and your mission is to create a piece of content. So go through topics, go through ideas, go through what you need to do, and mix it up with different types of content. If you find a YouTube video is better to do that. If you find like a short form is better to do that. Your mission is to find a topic. Your mission is to write about it or do a video format, and your mission is hit publish and never look back. Okay? Now, also, your mission is to every single day to improve. Right? So just like you do with funnel building, you want to become better and better and better. Now, you don't need to wait to become the best in the industry, because you're going to wait a decade, right? You need to start right now with the knowledge that you have currently. Now, this is the first thing, right? Now, the next thing is, after you have that 1 hour, you're going to make sure that you are going to educate yourself every day for at least 20 minutes. It doesn't need to be 5-hour webinars. Every day, 20 minutes, educate yourself on several topics around two things: around your skill set that you do, that you sell to make money, and around your audience and what you have to do to solve their problem. Whatever the problem you solve, maybe it's automation, maybe it's design, maybe it's copy, maybe it's all of that, maybe it's conversion, maybe it's strategy, maybe it's whatever, okay? You want to educate yourself in these two skills, okay? So make sure that you have written on your wall whatever you got to do to remember about these two things. Got it? Cool. Now, we are running a little bit out of time. I only have another couple minutes, so let's go ahead and simplify this. Now, 1 hour, you want to make sure that you create content, and then 20 minutes, you want to make sure that you educate yourself, okay? Now, next is you just explore and make sure that you find all the content creators in your niche, okay? So content creators in your niche, they are getting either great referrals, they are getting a lot of visibility, they are getting a lot of likes, whatever. Like something they are doing, if they have these, one or all, something they are doing is good. So you need to make sure that you learn from that and that you mimic. Don't copy, don't steal, mimic. So if they got a lot of views on a specific topic, educate yourself about the topic, create an idea around it, share a piece of content about that. Don't copy, don't steal. What you want to do is you want to mimic, you grab the topic, you add your own touch, you add your own flavor to it. That's it. So this is how you absolutely annihilate your your doubts, your wrong process of creating content. You want to make sure that, one, forget about everything you learn about content creation. You make sure that you share what you have learned today and you make it a habit. Every single day, 1 hour, you share what you've learned today. You can share it in multiple different ways. You can share it about, hey, I just found about this, or you can share about publishing or screenshotting, or tagging someone else about something that you agree, a topic that you agree on, or maybe you create a different design, or maybe you share a different strategy, or maybe you dissect the funnel that Alex Hormozi launched or Russell Brunson launched. You dissect the idea, you brainstorm around it. That's the first thing. The second thing is you want to every single day educate yourself for at least 20 minutes. This is the minimum. If you have more, amazing, but this is the minimum. You want to educate yourself about your skill. You want to educate yourself about your avatar and about your skill sets and about your avatar. And then lastly, you want to make sure that you find other content creators that are doing great so that you can research what is working and what is not. If you combine these three things, I'm telling you, in a month from now, you're going to feel super different. In 2 months from now, you're going to feel super different. On top of that, if you want to make this journey a lot easier for you, I do have my funnel building academy where I teach about all this stuff, about content creation, sales, lead generation, about topics, avatars, about also funnels and skill sets. So if you want a place that is safe to learn all these things, that you have other people learning the exact same thing, and you are able to jump on masterclasses, ask your questions, and grow from there, I highly recommend you check it out. Ask me any question that you want, or if you find a different community that you like the most, whatever, join it. Your mission is to make sure that you fulfill these three things and you create an environment that is safe for you to learn that and to fulfill that in the long period of time. You are going to do this for at least the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. All right? So that's how you solve your content creation problems. And that's it. If you want to join the academy, let me know. Send me any questions. I'll send you the answers. And voila, super simple. Cheers.